And now we're switching from kayaks to canoes. Again, 500 meters. It's a speedster certainly going today. Interesting to see Brendel has decided, Sebastian Brendel, the dominator of the 1,000 meters, decided to do the 500 meters. We have his arch rival, Vada, the local hero, Marcin Grabowski, pretty much been in every World Cup in both events for the last few years. So he's an ever-present, and we have some youngsters coming through. 19 years old a few days ago. Kaut, he's in a couple of races this weekend. I suppose pressure's off, but it'd be interesting to see how he actually comes through.
And Serbia in lane 3. This is a fast race. It's great the girls are doubling up, doing the 500, the 1,000. And Brendel, he's just the wizard at the canoeing at the moment. He had probably a better lane draw the other day for the left side stroker, but in these conditions it's all pretty fair today.
Tudler, 22 years old, his best result, this year in Milan he came 4th in the C2.
And Attila Vajda, he's a hero here, he's a rock star, he's on posters everywhere, they absolutely adore him, he's the man of the canoeing.
Mark Aldershaw had a fantastic season so far. Yesterday, maybe a little down, I'm not quite sure, but he still made the final. But today, he's going to add to his medal tale, hopefully for him. Maxim Schmuck, he again has been in quite a few finals this season, so he's looking to produce that again.
Yeah, the two Ukrainians next to each other in lane 8 and 9. This is Yuri Chaban in lane 9 coming up. I'm pretty sure this would be their selection as well, because a lot of these countries we haven't seen in the World Cup, so some countries are still deciding who's going to race the spot.
He missed out on the A final of the C1 200, but he actually raced the B final a few minutes ago. Clearly, he is the Olympic champion. So
he's very good, obviously.
For me, my money's on Attila Vajda here, definitely. Like we said, the Hungarians definitely step it up in front of the home crowd.
He was not going to be lacking motivation yesterday. He came a fairly close second in the 1,000 meters. He is clearly the 1,000 meter world champion, which was taken from Sebastian Brendel in his backyard last September in Duisburg. So today, it's going to be really interesting to see who's going to come through.
Brendel just, as he paddles, I asked the question, being a kayaker, what makes him so good? And they say he has a really good stroke, good technique. He's long, so he gets really good length at the front and just moves the boat well. He is a big human. He's probably 6'5", so lean, and it has to be aggressive off the start here. These boats are pretty different to the kayak.
Yeah, a lot of the athletes are built very much like powerlifters as well. There's a much lower stroke rate because obviously they're paddling on just the one side, so they really need to be built powerfully. You
can see Yuri taking it out from lane 9. It looks quite even across the other side of the course. I think the conditions aren't favourable to either side at the moment. So,
well, Yuri's interesting because he actually easily won his C1 B final half an hour ago. Some of the other boys who had to go in both finals were taking easy, but he saw that as a training. I'd say it's the first time we've seen him this year on the international stage. Interesting to see what his priorities are. But he was in a really, really tough semi-final yesterday, so it's not surprising that Vajda into a picture, who does finish very, very fast. So it's going to be fascinating to see the different tactics of them both.
I think the Polish Michael Kudla from Poland's actually having a great race in the middle there, taking it to Brendel. It's tight. They're coming into the last 200 now.
Brendel is still looking very strong though, isn't he? Very strong.
You can see that's Mark Aldershaw from Canada in lane 7. He's had a blinder. He's gone under the radar, and he's in front. He's a boat in front. He can see the line. He's hunting it down. He's
just picked up his rate slightly, hasn't he? But that's resulted in the boat just picking up its speed there.
And Brendel's picking up as well.
Last 100 metres to go. Brendel's coming back. Aldershaw's holding on.
Go,
it's going to be close.
This is going to be on the lunge, surely.
Oh, it's tight, and they're far away from each other. They can't see each other very clearly over here.
Sebastian Brendel is slightly pulling away, but Aldershaw maybe coming back. It's
tight. As they shoot the boat forward, you'd have to say Brendel got the win there. He's done the fist pump. He looks pretty happy. Canada for the silver.
And he's given it his all, I believe.
He's done the double. That's why he's the best. That's why he's the champion.
Putting down a marker with 2 months to go until we all go to the Worlds in Moscow this year. But excellent performance all round. Mark Aldershaw, he's picked up a stack of medals on this European tour. They've been over here for over a month now, so it can't be easy. But Both Canadians, best mates, are on the podium.
Yeah, Adam and Mark, they're great mates, grew up together. Mark actually used to kayak. He used to stroke the K4 and sit in the front seat of the K4. And in the same boat as Adam, and they actually paddled canoe kayak, both disciplines together, and then Mark opted for the canoeing. It was tight, it was a good finish.
And third, let's not forget to mention Christoph Kaut, just 19 years old last week. He is a junior world champion, so it looks like he's going to have a scintillating future. Maybe a couple of notable absences this week. Santos from Brazil is not present. We have Fuchsa from Czech Republic. He's not present, so when we come to the Worlds, there's going to be perhaps a little bit more competition, but you can only beat the person out in front of you. Confirmation of results. Brendel gold, as always. Oldershaw silver, as often. And Kaut, the future. Bronze for Hungary. Grabowski taking a good